Hey y'all, Bear here. Time for some camp cooking. Apparently the bird's hungry too. Well, look here, this week, wow. This week, if you follow my Facebook page, you'll saw that I talked about a one-pot pasta. I did a Food and Wine magazine one-pot pasta the other week for my family, and I talked a little bit about it there. Anyhow, I don't think Martha Stewart created the one-pot pasta, but she definitely made it popular. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do Martha Stewart's recipe for the one-pot pasta. We're going to do Martha Stewart's recipe for the one-pot pasta. So what we've got is we've got our cook pot. We're going to use a GI mess kit half. We're going to cook in it, eat in it, do the whole thing in it. We got water, olive oil, pepper, salt, crushed red pepper, Parmesan, tomato, garlic, linguine, onion, and basil. Well, let's chop it up and get it in our pot. Now, I broke Martha Stewart's recipe down into roughly fourths. So we needed 3 ounces of the linguine. And first thing I'm going to do, before I do anything, is I think I'm just going to give the pan just a touch of olive oil. So now we need like 4 ounces of linguine. 4 ounces, 3 ounces, 3 ounces of linguine. That's what we need. 3 ounces of tomato. Martha Stewart's recipe called for cherry tomatoes, so we're just going to cut these down into cherry tomato half-size hunks. That makes sense? Put some on that side of the pot. Get in there. I might finally have to work on the edge of this buck knife. I've been cooking with it for about 2 years now and haven't put it on the first stone. We're going to need about 1/4 of this onion. We're going to need 1 clove on the garlic. We're just going to do that in thin slices. I'll spread those around in the pot. And we need some of this not so fresh basil. This is kind of half-dried basil. We're just going to sprinkle it in. I don't know, good pinch or 2. However much basil makes you happy. A little bit of salt. Pinch or 2 of pepper. A couple red pepper flakes according to how hot you like it. And now we need some fire. I knew I had my backpacker lighter somewheres. Woo! We're going to add about 1 cup of water. And now we just start cooking. Y'all, these things are that easy. We just start cooking this, stirring it, and this is going to become its own sauce. It's all going to happen all at one time. It's going to cook the tomatoes, cook the onions, the garlic, everything. And then you eat. Now, you know, you just go in every now and again, give it a little stir, make sure nothing's sticking, break up the noodles. And if your water starts to cook away faster than what your noodles are cooking, just add a little water. I might add just a hair of water here. But y'all, this is a real basic recipe here, and you can just grow from this doing whatever you want. Different pastas, different ingredients. The key is just to experiment a little and figure out how much water you need in the pot to evaporate and to soak into your noodle. and leave yourself with a little sauce. Because we're just going to keep doing this till the noodles are done. And the crazy thing about doing it like this is, like that noodle I just tasted, I just tested for doneness. I mean, it's absorbing all these flavors as it's taking in this liquid that it's cooking in. You could experiment with using dried ingredients. And if you leave the olive oil out, this would be a good one for dehydrating yourself to take on the trail. Just add the olive oil on the trail. I'm going to give this guy just a touch more water. Alright, I'm going to kill the heat. And last step. We're going to grate off a little bit of that fresh Parmesan. I'm going to mix a little bit of that in. I'm going to put just a tad more on top. Can you ever really have too much Parmesan cheese? Maybe we'll touch it off with just a nice last little sprinkle of basil. And let's dig in and eat that guy. I'm hungry. Oh, I almost forgot. We've got to finish with one last little drizzle of olive oil. Oh, it's hot. It just come off that stove. Man, that's so good. It's easy, it's simple. It all comes together in the one pan. And you take that little simple recipe and run with it. Put bacon bits in it, put chicken in it, spinach, whatever you want. And we'll see you on the trail.